Now it's time for How Pro Is That?
A three-run homer for Jazz.
Forget about it. Just like that, one swing makes it a 2-0 game.
Where did the flash come from?
I played center field, right field, left field, shortstop, first base, second base. Oh, I don't need them to tell me that. I know how good I was. I could play.
How pro is that?
We welcome Grammy Pat's grandson into the show, Jazz Chisholm. Jazz, you know, it looks like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Tell us more about Grammy Pat. You're a lot like her.
I can't say that I'm not like her at all. I'm definitely her grandson. I mean, just watching her play, growing up next to her, like, just watching everything she did and making everybody happy, and her style of the game and everything just made me just want to be exactly like her, and it just happened that I came out like her.
Hey, Jazz, I'm curious, like, you know, you can see it right there. She's got that poppin' dress on with the flowers and everything. She's got that flair. You got that flair, that style. Just talk about growing up in the Bahamas with that culture and how when you play, you project that. Because I've been there, I've seen it firsthand when you put that clinic on. It's really special.
I mean, like, it was always just a lot of fun to play baseball, or fun to just get outside and play sports, especially like the sports our parents was playing. And like, we'd actually beg to go to the park just to play baseball, like 6-on-6, 7-on-7, no catcher, just a pitcher, and like batting switch from the side that you're not regularly on. Like, I'm not even a natural lefty, I'm a natural right-handed hitter. And I just got better at lefty, like, just by doing that and just having fun with the game. So it was just all that on the island, like, you know, running bare feet, playing on the field. It was fun.
Well, that's not fair. Wait a minute. You were a right-handed hitter, and then you just got better at left-hand, and then I was at Fenway when you guys rolled in there and just did your thing. And what was a trip about you, because I was a superstitious dude, is that you sat there and you went drip all 3 days with different batting gloves, and you went deep. I don't know, 2 out of the 3 days, I believe. But, you know, I'm like, how do you change spikes and gloves after you go deep and get 2 knocks and drive in 3?
I mean, that's just me. I don't ever feel like superstition. You know, I feel like if you're good, you're just good. You know what I mean? Like, you worked hard enough to be good at this game. So why are you thinking that you need something else? You know what I mean? My grandma taught me that. She was like, if you're just good, you're just good. Go out there and do it. It doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter what you put on.
I wish we were teammates. You could have helped me a lot. Maybe I was good. I just didn't think I was that good. But I want to get to something. In spring training, you talked with our buddies Cliff Floyd and Roflo about your tattoos. And tattoos, you know, I love tattoos. Well, I got a few, but everyone has a meaning to you. Can you explain about your tattoos real quick? And are you getting any new tattoos for this season? It's about your success.
Yeah, I'm actually getting a new tattoo. It's going to be about my foundation. Actually, getting that rolling means a lot to me. Actually, that's probably going to be my favorite tattoo that I'm going to have this year. It just means a lot because the kids at home are going to get something that I didn't get when I was growing up. You know, it's really hard to get where I'm at right now, but I want to give them an easier route. You know, I've seen a couple celebrities and a couple other athletes that are retired do it, and they're becoming real successful in their small cities, and I just want to give back to my whole country, you know what I mean? Like, use my name to at least do something instead of just sit around and watch it go to waste.
Jazz, I feel like you're coming to take my job as a host because you basically already delved into it. You're launching the Jazz Chisholm Foundation. It's a foundation that helps athletes in Florida and the Bahamas. So you kind of mentioned about how this came about, but how important is this to you?
I mean, this is what I'm doing it for, you know, like, it's not just only me out there for the whole, like, Bahamas, the whole city of Miami to West Palm Beach to Orlando, all the way up. I just feel like for me, it's just like, if you're not gonna do it to give back, then what are you doing it for? You know what I mean? Like, there's kids of tomorrow. It's not only about yourself. So I feel like giving back is the most important thing to do as someone in my position, especially with the love I'm getting from MLB, the love I'm getting from all these different companies and the fans. So
you're launching the foundation on Monday, August 28th at the Penthouse at Riverside Wharf in Miami. There's going to be a red carpet, cocktails, an auction, a fashion show. Bro, what do I got to do to get an invite?
I mean, you know me. Hey, all you have to do is ask. You can come on down.
All right, guys.
You want to walk in the fashion show too? Because I'm walking. I don't know. I'm walking.
We know you're walking it. Yes, absolutely. Hey, I want to talk to you about something like away from the field. As players, we get all these opportunities, right? Different events, you get to meet people. As kids, we grow up dreaming of a baseball card, but you got to do something that very few people get to have, okay? The cover of MLB The Show.
Yeah.
Like, to me, is the coolest thing. Like, just talk to us about everything that went into that. Like, you're in a commercial with Derek Jeter. I mean, it's awesome.
It's so cool.
I mean, for me, it means just as much as the foundation in a way, you know what I mean? As a kid growing up, like, you'd never dream of becoming the cover athlete or being in the big leagues at first either, you know, like that was always like the dream and the goal, but like you would never see it come to reality until it smacked that in the face, until like you get that call. And like even when I got the call, it wasn't even like my reaction was crazy. It's like really when I stepped into that, like that on set to start doing the commercials with Jeter and all that stuff, it like really hit me and I was like, wow. Like, when they showed me the cover, it was me, and I was like, wait, I'm about to see this on my video game every day. Like, this is about to be the ticket. Or, like, I play video games all day anyway, so, like, this is, like, I'm sure not a lot of people in the world could beat me at the game itself. So, like,
wow.
To be on it, it's just, like, you know, it's sick.
Yep. Really cool.
It's awesome. It's really cool. There's not even a word for it. It's so cool. But I want to take you back to a little over a week ago, when Jake Berger walked off the Yankees and then some burger chain dropped off 3 dozen hamburgers. I want to know who the biggest crusher on the team was, because, I mean, Jake's not going to crush all those burgers. Somebody in that clubhouse crushed a lot of burgers. Who was it?
So I'll give it to you right here, right? Tanner Scott, our left-handed reliever, I think he ate like 5. It was ridiculous. Like, and then I think David Robertson had like 3, and his kid had 2, so I count him as 5 too. So like, I had me too. I'm not the biggest fan of Burger King, but since it's burger, he did it. I ate 2. I'll take it.
Oh, so I love it. Hey, keep as long as you didn't let Barajas' all his kids eat first, then you'd be all right.
Oh wait. I didn't even know we counted the coaches. He probably had like 8.
One for each kid, Jazz. He had 1 for each kid.
Yeah,
you know, he's got to eat a lot. Hey, today's game, like you play the game with all these tools. You got speed, you got power, but you got a really strong arm. And when you're going mano a mano with like another elite dynamic player, you get a chance to throw out Ellie De La Cruz. Talk to us about how good this feels right here.
I mean, it felt great, especially like when the play was happening. Like, he really shocked me, because as soon as I picked up the ball and saw where he was, it was more like, bro, how did he get there already? Like, he was already like
that fast
rounding first base when I picked up the ball, and I was like, wait, I gotta throw this ball to second base on the dime. And then I just thought about like being in the infield, and I was like, bro, I gotta be a shortstop right now. But it was sick. It was one of the sickest moments that I've had in the outfield.
Okay, so the foundation launches on Monday. Assuming that obviously, you know, Kevin, Demp, and I can't make it, who is going to have the most drip on the red carpet?
Do we have to ask that?
Outside of you, come on, teammates, celebrity, come on.
I had to make sure. I don't know. That's a good question, because Sandy's gonna be there. You got Arias is gonna be there. Josh Bell. We have a lot of guys that. De La Cruz is a sneaky pick. I'll promise you that. Brian De La Cruz is a sneaky pick with drip. But I mean, Fredo Bang is gonna be there. A couple of artists is gonna be there too. So I don't know who's gonna win that. like I said, I'm definitely making a prize that we're gonna have a best dress, second best dress. Sorry, not gonna have a best dress because it's gonna be me. But we're gonna have a second best dress prize to see who comes in the best fit. So
a second place prize is not bad. What is the prize?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna give because I made this award, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna give them a pair of the ice cream cleats, maybe signed. Oh, we don't know yet, but it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a sick prize.
All right, guys. Show is canceled on Monday. We are heading to Miami. Before we let you go, Jazz, I want to ask you one last thing. It is time for Secret Santos. This is where you tell us a secret about yourself that nobody knows. So what is your secret that you're ready to reveal to the world?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And John Mabry doesn't have drip, so he was last place.
I'd say I can sing. That's probably it. That I can actually sing a little bit. So
you can sing?
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I love this. Who was your musical influence singing wise?
I used to listen to like more
up.
like Chris Brown, Neo, Usher, those guys.
Do you sing for your teammates?
They'll hear me every now and then when I have my headphones on. You know, sometimes you get on Sundays and you want to hear that nice little soothing singing.
In the shower?
In your ear, you know? No, not in the shower, but
with 13 dudes just singing.
Definitely, like during stretches and stuff, I'll be singing sometimes. You know, some guys like Arias knows I can sing because he's my locker mate, so he hears me all the time, and he always comes on side. He's like, "Bro, you can sing," you know.
Love it.
Okay, well, you're invited to the next karaoke sesh over at Ryan Dempster's house when you're in Chicago.
We do it all the time.
He's got disco lights and everything. It's going to be a time.
Yep.
Jazz, congratulations on launching your foundation, and thanks so much for coming on IT. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much.